Hello, 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 my people. We welcome you back on Real Time TV Africa. We'll continue our discussion from where we stopped yesterday. And as we promised that today we are going to talk about NBC with the fine given to 3 TV stations because they aired the killing at the toll gate during SARS and SARS protest in Lagos. Before we continue, my name is Mazi Nicholas Mama. I am your moderator and I have my panel because I'm a man that never want to be alone. Today, we just want to round up with this end SARS protest discussion. Weekend, Real Time TV is preparing a very surprise package for you all. We are going to show you how we spend our weekend. That is how we roll. We are going to be live on Facebook, Instagram, or maybe even Twitter. We promise that you will not regret to join us. But remember, always subscribe to our channel. We are growing and we know we will get there very soon. We will surprise the enemies who believe that we cannot achieve this great feat. But we will get there because we believe in Chukwu Kabiama, who created heaven and earth, who knows our mind and our hearts. We are not doing much here. We just want to make common sense become real comment. Now, let me move over to my panel this evening, like yesterday. I still got my brother, Don Tito, the managing director, Don Tito Red Carpet, Ferrera, Italy. I also got my brother, Ifani Anibog, aka Fela. One, na Ferrara. No be Fela Kuti. Before they will say, you don't give person name. This one na Fela or Ferrara. Then we'll go to our chairman, Engineer Benedict Chidi Okoli. He's still one of us, the man that we'll always be proud of. Then our brother, the prince among us, though maybe his father is a king, but he's Prince O. O for all. Prince O Chingwe, that is our man there. The last but not the least, we got our Frank Nature, the signature himself, the only musician without an album. I promise you that on this channel, he's going to release that album, whether he likes it or not. My brother, you all welcome to Real Time TV. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will go to Don Tito. The Don, like where you stopped yesterday. Today we are talking about the fine. Now we are still talking about, yesterday we talked about who ordered the killing. Now today we are discussing about the fine. For now, I don't know if the 3 TV channels, the 3 TV stations, whether they have paid the money or not. But we still want to bring it to the notice of all ordinary citizens who love justice and truth, because that is our duty. Wherever we see things going wrong, we need to voice it out. We need to educate the like minds, people who reason like us, people who might not even understand what is going on. It is our duty to educate them, to let them know this is what is going on. And my question to you, Don Tito, this fine, what do you make out of it? What would be the reason for government, to federal government, because I know federal government, they control the NBC. What in your mind, what would be the reason for giving them this fine to pay? Over to you, my brother.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I salute the house. This is Real Time TV Africa, where everything is happening. So, regarding to your question, I am against the fine given to the television station. I'm against it because even the government itself is aware of what happened in Tollgate. All right.
Yeah.
And now they are against the TV stations because of the information they are giving out. So for me, if you ask me, I will tell you they are not going to pay it. And if I'm in chance to take an advocate to fight even against the government, because as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria has not government. And that is why they use this pressing for us to have a new government. Anybody that is above 45 to 50, we need them all to be flushed out from that parliament. Then we can be able to make a new Nigeria. So if you ask me, in my own opinion, even today to tomorrow, I will support the television station not to pay a dime. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Your opinion is very, very good. But you know, if they say they will not pay, automatically they might they may revoke their license. And that is where the fear lies. And that is where they are heading to. Just like it seems as if this government, they just want to blanket the media so that maybe those of us in diaspora might not know or see what is happening. Because these three TV stations we are talking about, they are all online. They have their online transmissions. You can watch them anywhere in the world. Like I follow them every day now and then, just to know what is going on. So if they should blanket them, that means they can even go to your village and wipe out the whole village without you knowing what is happening. But let me not continue. Let us go to our brother, the Prince O Chinwe. He said the O stand for all. That means he wants to become all of us, but all of us might be too big for him to contend with. My brother, over to you. What is your opinion? What do you think? What is the reason, government reason behind this fine?
Well, like for example, I personally, I read the news and I saw a lot of things inside the news, even the reason why. Like for example, the acting general of the NBC, Professor Armstrong Odakaba, on Monday, when they host a meeting, conference meeting in Abuja, he said the reason why he imposed
the volume, please. The volume, please.
He said the reason why he imposed the fine on them is because they are unprofessional coverage. There are unprofessional coverage. That's why he imposed the fine to them. Like for example, like you see, even the news, if the action, this action by the NBC yet is another way to silence independent media and voice. What I'm saying now is that the NBC should drop the fine and uphold Nigerian constitution and international obligations to respect and protect freedom of expression and media freedoms. There are a lot of things that is happening there. Like there is a place I still read when they said like Mr. President, according to 1999 Constitution,
as amended,
where the deputy director of the same NBC, Kowalawe Olu Wadare, that's the deputy, direct a story to Mr. President. He said, Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari should caution the NBC to stop intimidating and harassing independent media house, and to respect the Nigerian Constitution of 1999 as amended and the country's international human rights obligations, including under the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the African Charters on Human and People's Rights. So all these things, if you look this, you will know that, like for example, now I personally will say, they say Nigeria is practicing a democracy. If, for example, now Nigeria is practicing a democracy, all this cannot be happening, whereby a president cannot stand. You cannot even have your own way of living, your own way of talks. Anything you do, they will come and arrest you. For me, they find they give to them, my brother, in other way. I didn't support them. Even though themselves on Monday, on Monday, the meeting that they went to Abuja, they say after 24 hours, I mean, all these media, they say after 24 hours, the Nigerian authority didn't remove the fine that they will sue them to court. But for now, I never still see if they have gone to court or they were not. So I didn't support that fine given to them. They are freedom fighters. They have the right.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you
very much. At least you have enlightened us the more, because it's just like the same thing every year. Just like I said on 2 or 3 videos ago, that Nigeria has become a novel that is something, if you read it continuously, you will know where they're coming from, where they are going. Though now they have not started forcing the fine, but I know they are still bargaining whether to pay or not to pay. But I know
they are still bargaining because
I
they are
know.
still bargaining.
I listened to their program this morning. So the fine is still there. They have not revoked it. They have not enforced the law. But let us continue. Thank you for your opinion, and I really appreciate it. And I believe our listeners will also appreciate your insight on this matter. Now let us go to the engineer among us. My brother, you see how like what our two brothers have just explained to us. We are still looking for opinions. We want to know. We want to understand. Because if you don't understand something, the best thing you do is to ask questions. And that is what Raytime TV Africa stands for. We want to ask, what is your own opinion? What is your understanding?
Yeah. Mr. Moderator, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. You're welcome.
My colleagues present here, I greet everybody.
You're welcome.
We are in Real-Time TV Africa. So, this topic we are discussing about all the fine. In fact, the only thing I want to chip in or say there is that it's just like what I said on the last video we made about the end of SARS and all other things that exist in that country. You know, that country called Nigeria, there are many things that doesn't function. And that is the reason why they want to be dominating almost everybody. They want that country remains in dark, because if to say that it's not in dark, the news that these people give is not a problem at all for anything. Why I say it's not a problem for anything is that Nigerians, if to say they imitate other foreign countries, many of the time anything that happens, they expose it for the whole world. Nothing hidden. Everything is transparent. But Nigeria own, this is the typical example. Just because they give out news. Okay, what are the work of those people? That's why I said that country doesn't exist. It's just like the rumor of the president that they are talking of. That is alive, is not alive again. All those things is part of the typical example that there is a atom of truth in that, because they themselves, they don't want to let people knows what is happening in that country. So, if I will advise them not to pay that fine. Let them take them to court if judiciary really exists in that country. Because if I'm not mistaken, judiciary doesn't exist. Because when I say judiciary doesn't exist, that they are not autonomous. They are not independent. It's politicians that appoint them, the Chief Justice and co.
Yeah.
I myself, I support them not to pay the fine so that they will still prove to the whole world, because everybody follow them up. Let them not pay that fine.
Okay.
Let them take them to court. So that is my own opinion there. Thank
Okay,
you.
because I want to clarify something. Not that Great Time is not fighting for any TV station. We
No,
are
no, no,
just
no.
try,
We
we are
are not.
just trying to, whenever we see evil, because like our people used to say that if something happens, if something happens to your brother and you didn't talk, maybe tomorrow it will become your turn. That is where
Yeah.
we are coming from. Because if they succeed in blindfolding those three media stations, automatically one day they will close Facebook in Nigeria too, and they can
How
stop
is it?
Twitter, they can close even the internet permanently.
Yeah.
We'll go back to Stone Age again. So these are the reasons why we are talking about this issue, because once we see where evil smoke is coming from, the best thing to do is to block it before the evil smoke got into your house. Now, let us go to our brother, the fella, aka Fela Kuti na Ferrara.
Good to you.
My brother, I don't know, what is your own opinion, please? You are free to tell us your opinion. Huh?
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Well,
That is Kuti One in Ferrara. We are on Real Time TV Africa. Make I still chip small thing insights based on my own understanding and based on my own opinion. Because my own opinion maybe not be your own opinion. Based on the fine, what they say make them pay 3,000, 9,000 euro.
9,000 million naira, no euro. You know, see, now
9,000,
big man, you dey here, they
9
count
million.
euro. If we don't forget the
9
currency.
million naira divided by 3. That is 3 million each person.
Yeah.
For me, for them to pay the fine, for my own understanding, is not much right, but small punishment supposed to enter inside. Why? Because that is their own work. True, that their work be that, what did they do? But when you know, say, if person way don't die you, just like your own houseboy now, before you will take anything out from your own shop, you have to let you know, sir, this is what I will do. I want to do this, or what can I do? Do you understand? Then you give them permission to do it. That permission, if they do it, there will not be any question on it.
Fela, I will not agree with you,
On
because
that issue.
on this your area you're going, because we are in democracy, and
Yeah.
democracy means freedom, for freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Like
Yeah.
even my houseboy, if maybe I have a houseboy, my houseboy will
Yeah.
not tell me now when he wants to eat or when he wants to take his bath. He want everything that he wants to do. He must first of all take permission from me.
Yeah.
Then that means he's just a slave. He's not a free person. You understand my point now? Like, we are talking about media here. We are not talking about because government and the people is not family issue. It's not a father and son relationship.
Okay, now you understand. Government and people, it's not family issue. But what are they doing in that country? Is it not family issue?
That means, because I try to understand the angle you're coming from. Because you are now trying to defend the government and what they did.
Government,
can you listen now?
That government, okay. Tell me.
You can listen to me, because according to you now, even if they don't pay the money, there must be small punishment for them.
Yeah.
For broadcasting what really happened. Is that the right thing to do?
No, it's not the right. Because of why I say that is because of how Nigeria is.
Okay.
Just now, because now family business that they do in that country. That's family business. Buhari and my own family with own state. Not even state, even family itself.
Okay. Viewers, you have heard from Ifeanyi, aka Fela Kuti.
Let me
just wait. Now I will present him to the world later. If you agree with him, just let us know that you agree with him. If you don't, let us know so that we can go down that side to debate it more. Because we cannot accommodate. If we continue to argue, we might stay here more than as we plan to. Let us now go to the last but not the least, the nature. The musician without album in Ferrara. My brother, what is your own take on this issue? Unmute, my brother. Unmute.
Nature Frank.
Okay, you can go on.
Welcome, my coordinator. They are lying. They want to silence everybody. including the social media. But it's a lie. They have failed. They should not pay that money. Let them go to court. That's my own suggestion.
No? Hey.
I wish you people will support me because I'm coming out in 2023. I'm coming out. I want to be the next president of Nigeria.
Come, may you not gonna be, may you
What
not
I
be
wish
like,
myself.
wait, now may you not gonna be like PDP and APC promise, so. Because for how many years now they don't
And
promise
I
us,
will
they
do.
don't promise us,
I will do better.
But don't worry, God go do them, but you not go reach 2023. Because
I will do
if you
better.
do have 2023, that means you don't become politician too. So my people, my brothers, I think we have gone round. Now, to round up this particular issue, I will throw the floor open. Anybody that has something to say or something that you forgot to say, you're free to correct yourself just for 5 minutes, then we'll round up this particular event. Huh? The floor is open.
So
let
what I
me
want to
raise
say,
leadership in one
what I want to
thing.
say before,
So, according to
Prince, just hold on because
hello.
Davido is already speaking. Just a minute, one after the other, please.
what I want to say before,
Okay.
in line with the topic of the NBC, do you understand? It's just clear. You and I know, you know the truth, I know the truth. What Fela was trying to say before, Fela is just like generating everything together. Fela is like trying to let you understand that Nigeria has no democracy, okay? Nigeria has no law. So it's like there are two different things here. But at this point of time, Fela is bringing it to let you know that everything they are doing in that country is all about business. Because you can't tell me here in a Western world, just like in Europe here, you will tell me that a television station, maybe Kanashinkwe, Tisa Notisa, they saw something and they bring it out. The next thing they will do here is to do what? Give them fine, and it's all bullshit. So the fact there is like the country has no dream. Just like when I was listening to Mazen Nadekalu today, for the program that was having live today with this, is it this channel or whatever. There's something that he said today. It is very clear. You and I know that we have no country. You and I know that those men that is sitting there, they are all dangerous. So what they are trying to do, they want to do a thing that you will not even have a speech. You don't even have something to say. You arriving to Nigeria, once you land at the airport, have you seen anybody that travel from here to Nigeria? Once you arrive in the airport, you tell me what happens to you when you arrive in the airport. Once you arrived, coming out from that Bonita Moment airport or any airport in Nigeria, will your system change? Just tell me the truth.
Automatically,
your system will change. You don't have anything with you, but your system already will change. Now, the fear is already in your own country. But when you arrive here, you arrive other countries all over the whole world. You arrive and you start marching with your two legs on the ground. Now, what are you thinking? Those men are there. You'll be passing from one point to point, and that's the way you'll be giving the bribe until you are out. Even the person that is going to push your luggage outside is holding it strong. That you must do something before you go out. Okay. So if you don't have the naira, you must have to change. He will go help you to change the euro. But for God's sake, my brother, what are we saying? Let them take this man there to court. Just like Nature said, that is coming up for presidency. A real-time TV, Africa is ready to bring out things that people doesn't know. So people should be getting ready. I mean, please, whatever you are subscribed, share. Be ready to listen because we are here to bomb the country. You see that country, the youth can never rest, and we must change our country.
Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, Prince. Oh, I think you showed a sign that you wanted to say something. Are you there?
Yeah, welcome. Like for example, now, according to what Efan said, he said if
I can't hear you. I
people
can't
want
hear
to
you.
Louder.
Your voice, please.
okay, according to what Efan said before, he said they're supposed to give them small fine. My brother, not only with that supporting them, even this group called SIRAP, Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, even then themselves has described the fine as unconstitutional and illegal fine, reportedly imposed by the NBC over NBC on Channel TV, AIT, and Arise TV over the coverage of NSAS protest. Like, for example, now they have the right. Media freedom and media plurality are a central part of the effective exercise of freedom of expression and access to information, the ability to practice journalism free from undue interference to cover peaceful and critical views are crucial to the exercise of many other rights and freedom. So which means automatically these people they have the license. They have the license. So I didn't see the reason why they will give them the fine to pay. Or they will go and meet government to before they start their coverage. They have the license, they have everything, they have every right to perform their duty. So that fine, automatically, if I'm like all those government officers or government top men in Nigeria, I myself will take up the case. They will not pay the fine.
Okay,
Let
thank
the
you
case
very
go to
much.
court. Everybody will agree with you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, my brother. Does any other person have something to say, or we'll round it up here?
Yeah, I want to chip. I will say something. I want to say something. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead. You're free. You have the floor. Go ahead.
All I want to say is that cabals will go down, and youth are coming up, and we'll make it.
You see?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, my brother. Any other person, or are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to say chip in something.
Okay.
Because the truth about it is that this fine that we are talking of or we are discussing on, the truth on it is that many of the time, if I'm not mistaken, when these people started, they get constitution on their own. They know what their work is all about. So, and if I'm not mistaken, this is what they have already exhibit is part of their work. So why the fine? The fine does not even supposed to even appear at all. I don't know. In fact, if not that all these politicians that they are one from A to Z, they are the same. Nothing different among them. Because if to say maybe there are some people that are different, one person alone could have picked that case on his own and back all these people up and take that into court.
I think there are some I think there are some groups that have sued the NBC. That was why the deputy wrote the letter that he wrote to the presidency, because I think SERAP and IPC.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people
Okay.
who are. Some people have already taken up the case.
If they have done it, it's good.
The point, like what we are discussing here, is not about the fine. We just like what we just want to highlight the evil mind of Nigerian politicians. Those of them that believe they are in a position of authority, just like giving an evil man food to give to children. Maybe before you come back, he will kill all your children for nothing. So, my brothers and viewers all over the world, I think we have come to the end of this section again. Like I promised, weekend, we have something special for you. I hope you will join us. And like our brother and every all of us have just said, keep on subscribing. We want to hear from you. Tell us if you notice anything that we did that we didn't do right. Tell us. We can correct our mistakes. We are here to learn. We are not professors. We are just ordinary citizens, try to make common sense common. God bless you all. Have a sweet sleep. Have a good night. And stay tuned. Keep on subscribing. One love. Ciao,
Yes, sir.
ciao.
Ciao.
Subscribe. Oh.
Green Time TV Africa.